He wants to get it one way by working 17 hours a day for 5 years. The lady wants it another way. She gets it with men that have got money. And at the end of the day, she probably keeps the money. He's lost his money.
So,
you know, I can't see what the difference is.
Do you accept that, Andy, that there's not a lot of distinction between it? At the end of the day, that's what you are both after.
Yeah, but I'm not the sort of person that wants to sort of spend the money, you know, and have a good time and spend the money just having good times. I want the money in there for my family, for my children. At the end of the day, I want the money there in the bank. I don't want to go all over the world.
I believe, Lola, it's just prostitution, straightforward prostitution you are engaging into, and you're going to be left really lonely when you grow older. That is
You see, can I ask you one thing, Lola? Does the word love ever enter your head?
No, not necessarily. It depends. I mean, you can fall in love with anybody, even with a rich man. And it might have something to do with the man, and it might not do. You'll never know until it happens. It's not happened to me yet.
I'd like to pause you there. Someone else I'd like to meet, both of you, because my next guest really can't believe what Lola does. She wouldn't dream of taking advantage of anyone for their money, but maybe she can afford to take that view. Her husband won the best part of £3 million on the lottery. Say hello to Elaine. What do you make of what you've heard, Elaine?
I think it's rubbish, I really do.
What's rubbish?
The fact that she's, well, basically selling her body for rich men.
It's as bad as that?
It sounds like that.
I mean, you're saying she won't... Do you think... Is it possible she'll find happiness, the sort of happiness you've got?
No, not with the stature of men that she's looking for. I mean, what happens if you found your soulmate and he had absolutely no money and you really loved him? Would you just dump him because he didn't have any money?
I'm not sure what I'd do in that situation. It's not happened to me.
I could probably guess, knowing by her actions.
Well, I'll tell you
what's it done for you? Best part of 2.7 million, I think your old man won, didn't he?
Well, it was me, actually. It's made me financially secure, but it hasn't made me any happier. I was happy beforehand. I think you have to make your own happiness, whatever's out there. It's up to you for what you want to do.
Okay. It must have bought you something.
Bought me a Fiesta.
As much as that? A Ford
As
Fiesta?
much as that? No, I didn't feel the need to have anything flash. I've got 2 young children. They have to know what the values of money are. I've been married nearly 20 years. I was lucky. I found my soulmate, and we were really happy prior to winning.
Yeah. So nothing's changed apart from you've changed the car. I think you bought a racehorse.
Paid off the mortgage, bought a racehorse. Little things.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, people would probably say...
Little things like £14,000 racehorse, yeah.
No.
I know you do.
I'm not into the league of £150,000 racehorses.
So she's disillusioned if she thinks she's going to get happy.
Oh,
what
definitely.
Do you say,
I'm angry about the guys that are calling Lola a prostitute. If that was a bloke sitting up there, they wouldn't say a thing about him. It's only because she's a woman.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you.
I was going to say that what Jane Austen said, any single man with 10,000 a year must be in want of a wife. I think the only thing that's changed, in support of Lola, is that the body goes with it now, and it didn't 200 years ago.
Yeah. Is she going to find happiness, though? Because you're not, if I don't remember saying so, you're not without a few bob either, are you?
No, I'm not.
No. Is she going to find happiness?
That is impossible to say. It's a very individual thing. If she chooses her rich man well, she may, but she may not.
Enjoy it while you can, girl. Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah. You see, the thing I've got to say to you, Elaine, is that you say it's not changed anything and it's not really made you any happier, and I've got to accept that because only you know your own mind. What it has brought you is security and a feeling of well-being and a feeling that you've got what I call get-lost money. You can say to people, I don't care, pal, forget it.
I said that prior. People take me as I am.
Wouldn't you? Yeah.
If Lola chooses to live a life like that, it's up to her. Good luck to you. Well done.
Thank you.
I can't see anything wrong in that.
Don't you find it rather cold?
Well, it is rather cold. I wouldn't do that. But if that's what she chooses to do...
I'd like to quickly say that I don't ask these men how they got their money. They could have got their money by sort of employing people for a low wage. I don't ask them how they made their money. Why they should ask me how I make my money.
Okay, lady here, young lady.
Yeah, it's fine that you're doing what you want to do, and that's brilliant, but, I mean, do you tell them what you're doing? Do they know this is what you're doing?
Are you trying to say men are stupid?
No, what I'm saying is when you get in a relationship, do they know you're there because they're rich, or do they think that you really care
Most
for them?
times I don't know they're rich until I've spent quite some time with them. Because men are not stupid.
And then you lead them up the garden.
Well, hang on a second, I thought it was a prerequisite.
On that path.
No, you lead them up the garden path.
I thought you only went out with fellas. I thought it was a prerequisite of you having a date with them.
Well, it's the sort of thing that you sort of, you know deep down that they might be wealthy, but you don't necessarily...
I see.
you know, assume.
So you start going out with people assuming that's going to be the case
Yes,
until you
and
find
once
out
you
otherwise.
realise they're not,
How much did you win on the lottery?
1.3 million.
Quite enough to keep most people happy?
That much time anyway.
Okay, so there's
that much money to share.
there are some parameters. Okay, what's it done for you? I mean, she's actually seeking what you've got. Has it made you any happier?
No, I'm still as happy as I ever was when I didn't have a penny in my pocket.